Good morning, a beautiful day. And I want to talk to you today in reference to Miss Kareena Kapoor, a beautiful soul who is a living God, but unfortunately, she's totally conditioned. And now she's married to Khan, a beautiful soul. And we understand that. And she is the child of grandfather who was related to Prithviraj and his brother, and so on, and all that. There's the whole Kapoor family. She is the actor. She is the actress in India. And she is married to this Khan. But it is totally conditioned. Now you take that artificial mind which is conditioned, where she is playing the actress game, and she is coming on the Google every day practically, and showing their own clothes. They are all artificial. The body, the instinct is infallible. It is a permanent, nothing can go wrong with that. But the intellectual mind, what is trying to make money and trying to convince people to look at her and look her clothes, and that is the intellect mind. But the intellectual mind came as a present, but it has become a past. It has become totally conditioned. She has to totally become unconditional consciousness, and that's what she has to do. If she becomes totally unconditional consciousness, she becomes a living God. And each one of you become a living God if you become totally unconditional consciousness. And each one should listen to this YouTube and look to your own on what you call your own cell phone, which may be iPhone, which may be Android, which is all artificial. And respect that. But you become a watcher. And if you become a watcher totally in front of a tree, because the tree is totally conscious and totally in a meditative, but don't talk, just be quiet and spend 1 hour every day. And I tell you, in 3 days, you will feel a being yourself. And that's what Kareena Kapoor has to do, to feel herself. And every cell in her body will become vibrating and getting all the energy. There are 100 trillion cells. She's only born with a 1% of consciousness. 99% she's a mind phenomena. She is not conscious. She has to become 100% conscious. And that is totally become unconditional consciousness. That means the intellectual mind has to totally disappear. It has to become totally unconditional. And that's the only way she can become a God. The God will come to her, because that tree will come to her and she will become a tree. And I want everybody to become a tree. And everybody should go and spend 5 minutes to the tree. Just stand 5 minutes every day and become a watcher to the tree, and don't talk. Be quiet, no language. And that's where you become totally unconditional, because the total tree is a totally unconditional, and the tree is totally living, and totally every leaf is living. Just like you have hairs, each hair has a life. Same thing, each leaf has a life. And you spend 1 hour and you will become being yourself in 3 days. And 1 week, you will feel all the energy. And in 3 weeks, your intellect, which is totally conditioned, will become totally unconditional. And your all the desires will disappear. And that's what Father did. He learned in 1941. He became a totally conscious, totally alert, totally alive. He will not talk to anybody, and that is called dhyan. Dhyan means just looking. He came in 1974 from India to United States. He died in 1995. And when he died, he told me, you are going to become totally conscious. And that's what nature has done to me now. And I'm thankful to the nature that I am totally unconditional, and I'm nothing. I'm just a walking empty shell. It couple leaves and I'll just go away. And that's what a life is. And everybody should listen, especially if you're living in India You should listen to Osho. And that's what is he talking. And that's what Kareena Kapoor should become, totally unconditional consciousness. And I want to give you a book now called The Cancer Cure Yourself Through Unconditional Consciousness. And this book, you can go to our Rejuvenex family farm at gmail.com. You can get this book free of charge, no obligation. And read the book thoroughly, especially chapter number 30. You can also call us 727-686-3489. You can also come and visit our farm on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 11 o'clock. Because 11 to 11:45, we have a meeting. You bring questions. And you read this chapter number 30 in this book, that is Cancer Cure Yourself Through Unconditional Consciousness, and make sure you work with your family doctor. I wish you all a happy day. God bless. Namaste. Amen.